Okay, so I've done a few more changes. I made some different angles on the row of stars here. I've gotten rid of some stars. I've made that blue shape larger. And it's a pretty cool effect. I did that in just a few minutes. Select the whole thing here. You can right click. Once again, transform. Scale. Let's make that 100. Good. And make it non-uniform. I'm going to make the vertical maybe 150. Good. I don't like that. But I could do some sort of off distortions like that. And I'm still just focusing on this area here for my flag. It looks pretty cool. What if I introduce a new color? Something really unexpected. I could hold the shift key down, select these two with the move tool or selection tool, and change the color. A couple ways to do that. Double click here, and it brings up the colors here. Even a nice golden color. Not too bad. So interesting. It really gives you a new point of interest there. File save. Now, in a few minutes here, I've made several different possible flags. But one thing I neglected to do was really save any of them. I could have saved them as different names, or I could click and drag over this whole flag here. Option, click and drag and duplicate, or Command copy, Command V. But first I can move this way out of the way here. Let me zoom out. I'm putting this in the workspace here, not in the printable area. And I may use that one later on. I'm going to copy it, Command C, Command V on a Mac, and I move this duplicate, copy here, and then I can keep adjusting, keep changing things. Okay, so maybe I'll take this off, take that off, shift. Maybe I'll move that here towards the center. Same with that one. Command copy, Command V. Maybe move this a little bit more. I don't like that one. I got a little off kilter somehow. I can redraw a rectangle by going to this rectangle tool and redraw that rectangle. Good. I'm going to delete that one. Uh-oh, it's on top of everything else. I want it to be way to the back of everything. Shift Command left bracket should bring it all the way to the back. Command right bracket should bring it back up. Let's see where that guy got to here. Right here, so I could grab it and manually drag it around here until it got to the right place. There we are. Now I can do all kinds of changes here. Redesign this flag. Let me delete these rows of stars for now. I might use them. I'll set them to the side. Hold the shift key down and go to my Windows Pathfinder tool here. Join those two. I don't know why I started using arrows in this project. I was just sort of relaxing and making some cool designs, and I like that. I like that arrow feeling there. I'm going to take one of my single stars here, bring it to the top. Shift Command right bracket will bring it to the top. Right click, transform, scale. Let's try about 500%. See what that does. Let's try about 700. See what that does. And maybe 900. Good. Move tool. And I'm going to center this star right here. And instead of all these other stars, maybe I'll just focus on one star. I'm going to lock this layer, clicking that right there, the red. And I'm going to select, click and drag over these 4 layers or objects. Try to balance that in there. Good, center it a little more, not too bad. Sort of like that. What I could also do is go to my direct selection tool, select a corner, anchor, and drag that guy in. Actually, I don't want to do that one. I could go to my pen tool, position over this cursor here, or over this line segment, click to add an anchor, go back to my direct selection tool, click off, click on that anchor, and drag that up. That could be an interesting shape. We're all one, represented by the star, unity. And this is our house. This is our home. Our country is our house and home. So that could be interesting. Now, what if I want to stretch this out a little bit? I could hold the command key or control key, grab that path, and drag it down. Hold the shift key should help me snap it down. Okay, so sort of a different shaped flag there. Yeah, I'm just experimenting with some different angles, different locations. All right, 3 branches of government. We're all one. Different symbols you could have. Also, maybe I'll bring in a few more of these stars. Duplicate, Option click drag, or Alt click drag, Command T. Oops, sorry about that. That'd be in the Photoshop. Right click, transform, reflect. Okay. And bring these stars over here. Alright, so looking pretty interesting. That's pretty strange flag. I could also select that shape and add a stroke to it. Give it a color, maybe red stroke. Make it larger. A little bit too large. There we go. Sort of interesting. Look at that stroke color. Flip them around. Double click. Let me do this. Okay, maybe I could grab this star, add a stroke to it. Okay. Okay, so I had a stroke to the star, should have broke it up. I like that. The effect is pretty nice, pretty interesting. Sort of esoteric looking. Transform, rotate, cancel. Rotate. Grab that corner there. There we go. Grab this one. Command copy, Command V. Right click, transform, reflect. And it should be okay. I don't know why I've stuck with these arrows, why I really like those for some reason. Obviously you can plan things ahead, draw them out, or just sort of have fun and relax and play it. Interesting flag. Missing the blue. Missing the blue. Option click drag. Can I duplicate this star? And fill it with that blue. Let me take this one. I drop. Option click drag. Make that blue. Might be interesting here. If I make that stroke white. I sort of like that. It's getting a little strange. I like it. Seems to be have some sort of Masonic ritualistic meaning now for some reason. Command C, Command V. What if I duplicate a couple of these? Command V. Let's get a few more stripes in there. Man, look interesting. Sort of a creepy USA flag. And save. I can select all of that. And that move tool or selection tool. Move everything out of the way into the work area here. And looks like I locked this guy. Unlock that one. Alright, click and drag over everything. I can trim these down later to the stuff that I don't really need. Option click drag. I can duplicate the whole thing. So I have this version, I have this version. I can come up here and quickly make a few more changes. Interesting. I could do some free form drawing with the pen tool. Click and drag out curves. Click for straight lines. Click and drag out curves. Click for straight lines. Complete the shape. Alright. Go back to my move tool and I can move that anywhere. Wasn't really thinking too much, I was just sort of drawing, but you can obviously plan ahead. Command copy, Command V. Right click, transform. Reflect. Okay. And a whole nother design in just a matter of seconds. Okay, add some typography to this. T type tool. Put 17. Position it larger first. Type tool. Double click. Go into my window. Type character. There it is. Window. Type character. Good. And I'm going to change the color. White. Nice. Actually, red. duplicate this, option click drag, center it's in there, and change it to 76. Not too bad. Obviously I could do a different font, double click. Window, type, character. I like that one. Click and drag, duplicate, 76. Option click drag, or alt click drag in a PC. Getting a little wild, a little out of control, but I sort of like it. File save. Command minus minus. So now I have 3 different ones. I may like some of them, one of them may not like any of them. I can keep going until I arrive at something I really like.